Hey y'all, this is Ian with Tech Support. We're here today to install a set of new rotors on the GR Corolla. And if you check another video, we're also installing a Mishimoto oil cooler kit as part of our track prep for this weekend. This car is going to be out on track, and so we're going to need some cooler oil temperatures and making sure our brakes are in check. So now we're ready to install these brand new EBC rotors and EBC Bluestuff pads. So these are a really nice two-piece setup that will bolt right up. They're the OEM size. They've got directional vanes, slotted cuts in the rotors. These are going to be more than enough, more than capable for track use. So with these rotors and pads, we measured these rotors to be 1 pound lighter than these used stock rotors. So we're going to go ahead and throw them on with the new pads and see what we got. All right, so now we're ready to pull the pads off of this GR Corolla's rotor. First, we're going to start with pulling this spring clip off the back side of the rotor. That comes out like this. We'll set that away. And now we're ready to punch out the retainer pins from the back side. There it goes. All right, so now we're pushing the pistons back in the caliper just by gently using a pry bar in between the pad and the rotor to push those back on either side. And that's going to give us room for those brand new pads and all their material to fit right in. We're good. All right, so now it's time to take off the caliper on our GR Corolla. We're going to use a 17mm wrench to get these 2 bolts securing the caliper to the hub. Okay, so we're going to safely just move the caliper out of the way, rest it on the top of the knuckle, make sure it's not going to fall or drag on anything, and we're ready to take off our OEM rotor. Ready for our EBC. And we're going to take the OEM caliper, mock it back up gently against the new rotor. And grab our 17mm bolts to re-secure the caliper to the hub. All right, so now we're ready to install our new EBC Bluestuff pads. We have our EBC rotors installed. One thing of note, the pads that have the little ears, the elongated ears at the bottom of them, are supposed to be installed on the inboard side of each caliper. The ones without, those are going to be on the outboard side. So let's go ahead and start with these on the inboard side. All right, now we got the pads inside of each caliper. We're ready to put the spring clips back and wrap this job up. All right, final step once the locating pins are in and this bracket is on is to reinstall this little spring clip. You might need to rotate the pins because they have a small hole in them, which is required to get those at the right angle on each side. All right, so that wraps the GR Corolla EBC brakes install, pads and rotors. The driver's side is going to be the same as the passenger side. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Let us know if you want to see any other install videos in the comments. We can't wait to hear from you. Thank you.